Do you ever count 1, 2, 3, 4, but you still end up out of time? That's because counting only really gets you halfway there. All right, so today I want to turn numbers into feel so we can stay locked in without overthinking. Let's get into it. So don't get me wrong, counting is great, particularly when you're just learning. It shows you where the beat is. It can definitely keep you in time as well. But after that, you really want to make it feel natural. All right, so real rhythm comes from your body, not your brain. So let's make that shift today. All right, so we're going to start simple here. We're going to count out loud 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and what I want to do is I want you to strum on the numbers and miss the ends. All right, what's that going to do? Well, it's going to build awareness of where the beat lives. Okay, so it's basically going to be like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And what you're doing is you're basically teaching your hands to listen to your voice, right? It's like syncing your internal metronome before the training wheels take over. All right, so it's a great place to start, just counting 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and just strumming on the numbers there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now what I want you to do is to keep counting, but we're going to add some movement to it, right? So there's a few ways we can do that. A very popular one is to tap your foot. You can simply just tap your foot to the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can sway your shoulders like that. 3. Or you can even just nod your head. Right? You could do all 3 at once if you really want. I tap my foot a lot. I like to get my feet involved. I like to get a lot of my body involved when I'm playing. It just makes me feel more musical and it just keeps me in check with the rhythm. I don't know, it does something too. It's kind of hard to explain until you try it. But yeah, really move your body, guys, and you'll be surprised what it does. It also kind of stabilizes your timing in a weird way. And it's why, you know, when you watch great players play the guitar, they're always grooving, right? Very rarely you kind of see them really, really stiff and not doing anything. They're literally feeling the beat through motion, right? So just try a few of those tips, like either tap your foot to get started while you're counting. And if you catch yourself kind of stiff as a board, hardly moving, just loosen up and just try your best to add a little bit of movement. All right, so once that starts feeling natural and you find your body is getting involved a little bit more, now what we want to do is do it without counting, right? So I want to keep the motion going by just feeling the pulse and not counting it, rightio? So what we're going to do is just grab a nice simple strumming pattern. I'm just going to go down, down, up, up, down, up, just like that. And how I would normally count this is 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But instead of counting, I'm going to tap my foot. I'm going to tap my foot on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Right? I'm even going to nod my head a little bit. Right? Just get kind of locked in to that. And then I'm just going to mute my strings and go like that. Really locking into the groove without counting it. And whatever feels best for you, whether it's tapping your foot, nodding your head, swaying your shoulders, it doesn't matter. Do all 3. Really practice that, guys. And once your whole body is getting involved, once you find yourself tapping your foot a little bit more, that's when you know you're feeling the rhythm and you're not thinking it. So see how you go with those tips, guys. Just remember, there is nothing wrong with counting. I do recommend you count, particularly when you're starting out learning how to play the guitar. But if you do want to kind of establish that natural feel over time, you really want to get your body involved, all right? So whether that's tapping your foot, bopping your head, whatever it could be, experiment, but it's just going to help you become more musical and things are going to feel more natural for you. And also when you learn more songs over time, your feel is going to develop And when you just find time to pick up the guitar, right? Have a bit of a practice each day, you'll find that your feel will start becoming more natural over time. All right, guys, so we'll leave it there for today's video. Again, thanks for being here. I always appreciate it. And if you did get value out of today's video, guys, I've just completed my Play by Feel starter pack that is completely free for you to download. I'll put the link below if you are interested. Basically, this pack just includes a bunch of feel exercises to establish a feel. I've got some chords to get you started, a few songs, and a few strumming patterns that I'll kind of walk you through with some video instruction as well. All right, guys, so have a look at that, check it out, and yeah, until then, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.